Hi, it's April with the Vocal Veteran. I wanted to make a video today just to share a little bit about my first experience with the VA, like starting my very first claim and going through that process, because I learned a lot and kind of stumbled around, and I want to make it as clear as possible and as easy as possible for those of you who might be starting the process as well, or who maybe have started the process and feel lost and feel like you're wandering a little bit. When I got out, I was 26 or 27, figured I didn't need any disability benefits, and went on with life, right? So civilian life, regular jobs, got married, had a kid, the whole thing. And then in 2020, life changed for all of us, and I also had a lot of time on my hands. And I got to thinking about the benefits that I might maybe have access to because I'm a veteran, right? And it actually my mom got me started on this because at the time when the COVID vaccines were first coming out, they had a news story about how the VA had maybe first access, or they were doing vaccines at the VA for veterans. And this is not meant to be any kind of whatever about vaccines or not vaccines, but it piqued my mom's interest, and she called me and said, "Hey, you're a veteran, maybe that's something that that would be available for you." And I was like, maybe, let's see. So I called the 1-800 number. Just going to take a quick peek in here and say, if you find this video helpful, hit the subscribe button. All right, let's go back to business. It's 1-800-827-1000. It's the number for all things VA. I called that number and got hold of a really nice lady, explained that I'm a veteran, and at the time I had a 0% rating. So I was service connected for bunions on my feet, because I had bunions on both feet, and pain in my right knee, but just at 0%. And that meant I didn't have an ID, I wasn't going to VA for any care, and I wasn't getting any disability benefit payments, nothing like that. So I said, am I eligible if I wanted to go get this vaccine at the VA? And she said, no, really, because you're not in the system, because you're just at 0%. And I said, oh, okay, is there anything I can do about that? And she said, do your feet hurt? So I said, yeah. And she said, why don't you reapply to get a percentage higher than 0? So I was like, what do I need to do? Like, how do you do that? And she said, go to the doctor, get seen for your feet, and then show the VA that your feet are worse. I was like, okay. I am fortunate that I have civilian insurance, like regular medical insurance. And so I went through that insurance and just went to a podiatrist, got some updated x-rays, got a surgeon to just write a letter. It was super simple. It's not anything complicated like people are trying to talk about nexus letters and paying for DBQs and all that crap. In my opinion, what worked for me and what I have found most doctors are willing to do is just write a simple note, like 2 or 3 sentences. This person is my patient. This person has bunions that are painful and bad, and this person needs surgery. In my opinion, the surgery that would be best for her is X, Y, and Z. That's it. Done. Didn't have to pay anything for it. I mean, I paid for a doctor's appointment, but he did it right then and there while I'm in the room. All doctors are on their computers more than they're looking at you anyway. So he just typed up a little note, and I sent that in with my x-rays and a personal statement. Like, I wrote a personal statement talking about how the foot pain was affecting me. And that was my very first claim. When I separated, I did a claim that got me the 0%. And so then my very next claim after that was in 2020. They sent me for a C&P exam. Basically, it was a no-brainer, right? She looked at my feet and she was like, yep, those are bunions. Yep, they hurt. Okay, done deal. So she put in, her report yep, this is the same veteran whose x-rays you're seeing, or is the same veteran I just saw. And I came back with a 20% rating for my feet, for my bunions. Okay, so now I have a disability rating, 20%.